My name's John Donnelly. I work for Time To Choose. It's a project funded by IFI.
Well, essentially it's an intervention project. It's designed to try and avoid, or to help young people avoid getting into trouble, to give them alternatives, to equip them and skill them to look at a new lifestyle.
This is engaging with our community and what they see and what they perceive as their problems and what they have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, and especially engaging with young people who feel isolated, who feel neglected, who feel ostracised from mainstream politics, mainstream. They don't see any future, they don't see any work. So that's what we're trying to engage on all fronts.
Well, this area, it's known commonly to everybody as the Bogside. It's had a long history of anti-state violence, let's put it that way, conflict against the forces of the state. It's had, for many, many years, the area has saw itself divorced, if you like, from what people would call normal society. And the young people in this area would have grown up in an atmosphere of independence on that level, like dealing with their own problems, dealing with their own issues, and not relying on outside agencies. And there's a common thread of antisocial behaviour, drugs and underage drinking, and youth in very general terms. So the project has developed a number of schemes trying to take into account where young people are politically and socially, and try and build on their experiences and their problems, and try and propose answers. So the type of programs we're running is, we do one-to-one for people who are in need of it. We would do group work, we would offer craft and skill training, we would do discussion, general, citizenship, people's rights and responsibilities, all that type of stuff. We would also do excursions, taking kids to places, say, of historical interest. So it's to give them a sense of their history, a sense of their belonging in a society, and also to give them some sort of confidence building, and give them support to face the problems that they're facing.
Well, over the past few months, we've been kind of doing the cleanups around the city, mostly in Craigan and the Bogside areas. There's been a lot of antisocial behaviour and a lot of graffiti, litter and that all throughout the community, and we kind of got together. We've been a group of young people that's been marginalised from all community centres within the town, and we've looked around, seen the areas that need tackled, and just grabbed the bull by the horns, as the saying goes, and tackled the issues. Recently been over at Altnagavin Hospital. There's the renal unit there, and they've got like a garden area where it's been kind of just left by the trust, no real input on it. We got together as a group, went and cleaned that up, planted new flowers, new trees, and it's turned out really well.
Well, I think there's been a dual impact. It has, I think it has given particularly young people, an alternative structure that they feel they can turn to for help, and an alternative to maybe taking up a different role in their lives. I mean, whether that role could be getting involved in political violence, or it could be just sort of general, very, very general antisocial behaviour. Now, since we've been funded, we were just checking the records yesterday, there's been over 180 cases of young people that we've been dealing with in the last year. Some of whom, and quite a number of whom, have been threatened specifically.
If it wasn't for this project, I just don't know what would happen. Honestly, I don't, because I mean, we help those young people, and I mean, if this type of project wasn't here, what alternative? What would happen to them? So it's important that we do get funding.
What I would like to say is that this is a 3-year funded project by lottery, 2-year funded by IFI, 1 year funded by the Red Cross, and so the mishmash of funding has allowed us to do what we're doing. The future is it's very, very difficult to plan long term, and I'm also concerned that we're putting maybe expectations on the community and on the young people that we mightn't in the longer term be able to live up to because if they're not continuing to be funded.
I can measure success in the sense of how many young people that we've helped and how many young people that if you boil it down, that hasn't been shot, that haven't been expelled from this country because of maybe their other people seeing their antisocial behaviour on their own community.
I've seen the impact that it's made on the community. It's made all people within the community feel good about their area. People's been afraid to go outside their door because of the state of the area and their street in general. We've went round, we've cleaned that up, we've held talks with elderly residents and younger people, and everything's working well. The residents feel happy. Sometimes they've actually joined in and helped us. So that has made a positive effect on the community.